Shalom. Kahunga Yahaba Shmiel Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Devil guns to the elders and the apostles of great stone who rule well. Shalom to the 144,000, the 1/3 remnant, man, woman, and children of the hopeful elect. Shalom. This is Brother Kabari Yash coming back at you with another quick lesson. Through the spirit of Bari Yahaba Shmiel Shai, praise, let's be edifying and straight to the point. Alright, so we're going to jump right on into it. This is from the People's Voice.tv. It says, banks warn collapse of dollar system is near as elites prepare to roll out CBDCs. Okay? And when the CBDC, which is central bank digital currency, which is going to eventually lead to the, this M.O.T.B, which is the C-HIP. Okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. It says several top banks in America have warned that the imminent collapse of the U.S. dollar will make way for the creation of a CBDC system that will allow the elites to track and control what Americans purchase. And this is what it's all about, man. Okay? This is what it's all about. Control. Okay? They're going to be able to track and control how much you spend, what you spend on. Basically, spying on Americans, man. What they do with their money. And this is what's coming. And this is what the men of the Lord have been warning you Israelites, man, about. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans of what's to come. Okay? So without further ado, let's read a little bit more. It says the world reserve status allows for amazing latitude in terms of monetary policies. The Federal Reserve understands that there is constant demand for dollars overseas as a means to more easily import and export goods. The dollar's Petro status also makes it essential for trading oil globally. This means that the central banks of the U.S. has been able to create fiat currency from thin air. And that's what they're doing, man. Okay? They tell you Americans that they're broke. Okay? But you got all of this money to send over there to Ukraine and Israel, man. Yeah. Create money out of thin air. Okay? America is basically broke. Okay? In debt, man. Okay? Now we know that the debt is, they say the national debt clock, and when you look it up, it says $34 trillion, but it's higher than that, man. Okay, America has so much debt that it can't even, won't be able to pay back. Let's get a scripture. All right. Let's get a quick scripture. Let's go to Habakkuk 2 and start verse 4. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Who's this talking about? Esau, even so-called white man. This man is wicked as hell. Okay? Esau, Edom is the wicked. Point blank, period. Okay? Verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto himself all nations, and heapeth unto himself all people. That's what this devils do, all up in other folks' businesses, man. But hey, these nations are about to get ready to shoot missiles upon this place, man. Okay? And hey, we ready for this place to be gone. Okay? Let's continue. Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, saying, woe unto him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? To him that layeth himself with thick clay. And when you go into that word thick clay, it means abunya in Hebrew, which means heavy debt. So America is in heavy debt that it cannot pay back, man. Okay? So all you people that's dependent upon the monetary system, the fiat currency, that petrodollar, that petrodollar is going to soon be gone. Okay? And this is what they want. This is what the elites want. They want to crash this old system and usher in their new system, the digital system, man. Okay? The global reset. Okay? I made my point in there. I was about to get another scripture. Con, I remember now. Con, like how about Shmiel Shai? Because this is what's about to get ready to happen. Okay? That great crash is imminent. This is Zephaniah 1 and verse 10. And it shall come to pass that in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, that there should be the noise of cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and the great crashing from the hills. So, okay? So that great crash, man, when it happens, man, these people are going to lose their 401ks. All their stocks and bonds are going to be gone. All the money they invest in the future, it's all about to be gone, man. Okay? All of it's about to be gone. And these people going to be out here crying. Okay? Let's get a point. Let's get another scripture. Ezekiel 7 and verse 19. Let's get this. Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. This is talking about the money. Okay? Your money is worthless. Okay? The petrodollar is worthless, man. And pretty soon, these stores are going to be moving towards the digital system, man. You already got folks that's willfully taking the M.O.T.B, which is the C-HIP. But pretty soon, it's going to be made mandatory. Okay? Revelation 13, 16 through 18. We're very close to this prophecy happening. And we're ready for this prophecy to happen, man. Okay? Ezekiel 7 and verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh. They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowls, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity. So all these people that got all these riches thinking, look, it's over with for Babylon, man. Okay? Like it says, let's get that scripture. I think it's Proverbs 11 right here. Proverbs 11 and verse 4. Riches profiteth not in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh, man. Riches profited nothing in the day of wrath of the Lord Yahweh, man. All them riches is about to be gone. Your riches, all this money you have stocked up in the bank, saved up in the bank, okay? I did a lesson about a few weeks back, okay? I think it was a couple of weeks back, that, hey, the government is planning to, freeze all your accounts, man, withdrawals. So we're getting close. We're getting close to this thing happening. You won't be able to withdraw money out of the bank pretty soon. Right now, you can still do that. You can still go to the bank. You know, people that have money on the first and on the third, or people that get that SSI and all that stuff. You still go to the bank and do that shit, man. But pretty soon, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay? So, let's get this, man. And all these people that have money in the bank, saved up, that place ain't gonna. All this shit about to be gone, man. Okay? Let's read Proverbs 11 verse 4 again. Riches profiteth not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. Okay? And only the righteous is going to be delivered from death, man. It's going to be delivered from this evil that's coming upon earth, man. Because we ain't trusting in the riches of this place, man. Now, we do have jobs, we make money to, get our basic necessities and food and daily bread, But, man, at the end of the day, we ain't dependent upon this shit, man. All this shit's about to be gone. Okay? So all you people that got all this money, stashed and thinking this place is gonna continue, man, it's over with, bro. Over. We're gonna go back to the article. Let's read this scripture right here. Because, hey, all you people, you six-figure making people, okay? So hey, and especially the elites, they gonna lose too. They gonna really lose. They about to really lose, man, because this is it for them, and they know it. Okay? Let's read this. This is James chapter 5 verse 1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Verse 2. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Verse 3. Your gold and silver is cankered, the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. Yeah. Like it tells you in Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So all the riches that these elites have, they're really storing all of that stuff up for the elect, man. Okay? We're gonna inherit all this. Okay? What does it say? We're gonna get it. I'm gonna forget it. Let's just get going and get it because I might forget it. So while the spirit on me now, let's go on and get it. That's Job 20 and verse 15. Yep. Job chapter 20 and verse 15. He has swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh shall cast them out of his belly. So all the riches that the elites have swallowed down and have collected, they're about to vomit it all up. They're about to cough it up, man. They're about to go from riches to rags, and the Israelites, starting with the elect, about to go from rags to riches. Okay? The biggest trading place on earth. Okay? And I was talking to several brothers about that, all right, tonight, man. Okay? And we're going to leave it at that, man. But hey, hey, if you haven't seen that movie, go watch Trading Places, man. Good movie. Love that movie, man. I got that movie down there. I might watch it tomorrow. Okay? But hey, look. You Edomites are done, man. It's over for y'all, bro. Okay? Let's go back to James 5 and 3. Your gold and silver is cankered, the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. It's over with, man. Okay? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob's the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? Verse 4. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. Who's sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst of the men of the Lord are? And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of armies, the power of troops. Okay? So all these riches that you have collected, man, you Edomites, man, starting with the elites. And I'm talking about the elites, not these low-level Joe Blow Edomites, no. Okay? Because they've been sold a lie. And now, hey, Amalek is leaving them out of the blessing, man. And that's why these Edomites, they pissed off. And that's why they rebelling. You see the uprises and the uproars, man. But hey, hey, it's beautiful, man. We're here. Okay? Let's see. Let's read verse 5. And we're going to go back to the article. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth. Yeah, these devils have lived pleasure on the earth, man. Lived in pleasure. Gotten rich off of the blood, sweat, and tears of the Hebrew Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay? Ye have nourished your hearts, which means your minds, as in the day of slaughter. Okay? So let's go back to the article. I'm going to read a little bit more. See what else we got in here. Yeah. Let's read where I left off. It says the dollar's Petro status also make it essential for trading oil globally. This means that the central bank of the U.S. has been able to create fiat currency from thin air to a far higher degree than any other central bank on the earth while avoiding the immediate effects of hyperinflation. And that's about to kick in. Hyperinflation is about to kick in, man. Okay? You got California that's paying $9 in gas. Yeah, that all this shit. Look, once gas prices skyrocket, the food is gonna skyrocket. Everything's about to skyrocket, man. You ain't gonna be able to afford nothing. It don't matter what kind of job you have. Don't matter. Okay, you're gonna have eggs that's gonna be costing about $26. Eggs, milk, all this stuff is gonna become what's the word I'm looking for? Um, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, steak. Well, you know what I mean. All right, brothers know what I mean, man. But nevertheless, let's continue. Much of that cash, as well as dollar dominate debt, physical and digital, ends up in the coffer of foreign central banks, international banks, and investment firms where it is held as a hedge or used to adjust the exchange rates of other currencies for trade advantages. As much as one half of the value of all U.S. currency is essential. It's estimated to be circulated abroad. Okay, world reserve status, along with various debt instruments, allows the U.S. government and the Feds to create tens of trillions of dollars in new currency after the 2008 credit crash, all while keeping inflation under control, sort of. The problem is that this system of stowing dollars overseas only only as so long, and eventually the consequences of overprinting comes home to roost, and that's what's happening, man. You see that. Okay, skip down. Let's read a little bit more. I'm not gonna read all of this. It's a lot to read too. Let's read this down here. See what it says. It says, we can end up in a world where we have connected entitles in, entitles to some degree, but some entitles in some countries that are excluded. And as a global and multilateral institution, we're sort of aiming to, providing a basic connectively a basic set of rules and governments that is truly multilateral and inclusive. So I think that is the ambition, is to aim for innovation that is compatible with goals, and that is inclusive relative to the broad membership of, says the IMF. Okay, see any more here. Like I said, it's a lot to read. I'm not going to read all of this. Let's see. It says, today the monetary system stands at the cusp of another major leap following dematerialization and digitalization. The key development is tokenization, the process of representing claims digitally on a programmable platform. This can be seen as the next logic step in digital record keeping and asset transfer. See? There you go. Let's read this. It says the blueprint envisages these elements being brought together in a new type of financial market infrastructure, a unified ledger. The full benefits of tokenization could be harnessed in harnessed in a unified ledger due to the settlement fertility that comes from central bank money residing in the same venue as other claims, leveraging trust in the central bank. A shared venue of this kind has great potential to enhance the monetary and financial system. So hey, those are trusting in this shit, man. They about to really bring this in. Okay. Man, there's a lot to read. There's so much. Let's see. Like I said, I'm not gonna read all of this, man. But you can see what they coming with, man. Let's read down here. Let's read a little bit more. I'm not gonna read all the rest of this. Okay. It says, sure, some countries may be able to separate their currency to make a point with superior productions or superior technology, but the model of having a big military as a way to ensure forex and trade favors is dead. Eventually, the globalists will make two predictable arguments. One, a world reserve currency under the control of one nation is unfair, and we as global bankers need to make the system more equal. Yeah, one world currency. Number two, why have a reserve currency at all when all transactions are moderate under our ledger away? Anyway, the dollar is no longer any more easy to use for international trade than any other CBDCs, right? Hmm. Wow. It says finally, the dollar has to die because it is in an integral part of the old world. See? Of material exchange. Ooh, do you see that? They say the dollar has to die. In other words, get rid of it. The old world. What they trying to bring in? The NWO. The globalists desire a cashless society because it is an easy, controllable, controlled society. Think of the sea lockdowns and the attempts at juice passports. If they had a cashless system in place at that time, which they was trying to do, but it failed, all right? Okay? Then really that was a test run anyway, okay? Because you had certain places that weren't even using cash, okay? So, and look, eventually, cash is no longer going to, pretty soon cash ain't going to be used, man, okay? If they had a cashless system in place at that time, they would have gotten everything they wanted. Refused to take you see that word, I'm not going to read it. Well, we'll just shut off your digital accounts and you'll starve. And that's what they want, man. Okay? If you don't comply with their rules, you don't, do what they say, they can cut you off. They was trying to do this back in, during the 2020, 2021, 2022 thing, the C thing. I'm not going to say it, you know how YouTube is, man. YouTube is sensitive. But nevertheless, man, okay? This is what they're really trying to urge in. Okay, they were trying to urge it in, but it failed. Okay, people was buying it. People woke up. But now they're gonna eventually gonna have to make their moves, man. And Lord, how about Shao Shan's gonna put the spirit on these devils to make their moves. Okay? And we hope soon. This was even partially attempted. Thank Canadian truckers protest, but the physical cash there was always a way around a digital embargo. Excuse me. Without physical cash, you have no other options unless you plan to live completely off the land and barter goods and services. A way of life most people in the first world need a lot of time to get used to. Okay? Let's see. I've been in this article for a long time, man. There's a lot to read, though. Okay. It says, I believe that a sizable percentages of the American populace will go to war before they accept a cashless society. And hey, that's true. Because, hey, these people, they love money, man. They love spending money, love investing in it, and everything else. Yes, of course. Okay? Of course. These people ain't gonna go for what these devils trying to do. They're already rising up. These people waking up to the bullshit, man. Okay? But in the meantime, there is still an inevitably of a dollar crash to deal with. Globalist organizations are pushing CBDCs to go active very quickly. And as this happens, along with the centralized ledgers, the traditional dollar will swiftly lose favor. This means that most trillions of greenbacks held overseas will start flooding back into America all at once, causing an inflationary Disaster well beyond what we are witnessing today. Oh, okay. All right. And that's pretty much it for that. All right. I'll put the rest in the description box. I'll try. Or you can go to the community section and look this up. Okay. You know, Esau been doing some shit, Nevertheless, man, we're here. Okay. We're not entering into these devil's devices, man, and that's what they're trying to do. Let's get this. Romans 13 and 11. Oh, not Romans 13 and 11. Slocky. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. My bad. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant of these devil's schemes. Okay? Let's go here. All right. Job. Job 5 and 12. Job chapter 5 verse 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And what is that enterprise, man? Okay? They get rid of the old system, okay, and bring in their new system, the Urshan, the new system, man, which is that digital system. You saw it. You heard it in the article, okay? They said the old system has to die. The petrodollar has to die so they can bring in the CBDC, which is going to eventually lead to the M.O.T.B. Okay? And this is what these devils want. This is what we want. Let them do it. We don't care. Because, hey, we ready for this shit to happen. We ready for these devils to make that M.O.T.B mandatory so we can get the hell up out of here, man. So prophecies can start happening, man. All hell can break loose. Jacob's trouble. Okay? It's like I read in the article, these people are not going to go for it. They're going to resist. But that's okay. Eventually, they're going to break down when they're starved out, when there's no more food on the shelves, when foods become a commodity, all right? Milk, eggs, meat, bread, when all that becomes a commodity, that's the word I was looking for. A commodity, okay? Where you can't even be able to afford it. These people going to be on bending knees, man, begging for, and this is what these devils want, man. They're causing the Hegelian the Hegelian dialect: problem, reaction, solution. Cause the problem, the people react, and they bring forth the solution. It's not going to be a good solution, okay? Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. These devils know that their time is just about up. And this is what they're about to come with, man. This is the last resort. Okay? Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. We know what that mark is, man. The sea hip. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that hath the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, 666. So this is what these devils, this is what they want. But it's all going to come to naught, man. And we telling you Israelites, man, when that time comes, don't take it, man. Okay? We already know these Edomites and these heathens gonna take it. But we're telling you Jakes, don't take it, man. Because if you do, well, you got judgment waiting on you. Let's read this and I'm gonna close it out. Revelation 14, 9 and 10. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in their foreheads or in their hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, which is poured out without measure into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Gonna be left here to become missile food, man, and laser beam fire food, man, from the chariots of the glory Yahweh Shemiel Shai. So, hey, don't take it, man. Okay, and we're getting close to that time. The days are speeding up, man. So, anyway, let's see anything else I have. Nope, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end it here, man. I done made my point. Okay, so I pray this lesson was edifying and straight to the point. All praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Rakakwadash. It's on to the next one. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Why Baba Ball. Shalom.